Have you ever picked up your phone to check one notification and somehow ended up watching 45 minutes of videos about capybaras eating watermelon? Yeah, me too. And here's the weird part. You didn't decide to do that. You didn't plan it. You definitely didn't think. You know what would be great right now? 45 minutes of capybaras. It just happened. So what's going on here? Why does your brain do this? Why does scrolling feel less like a choice and more like quicksand? Stick with me, because the answer is kind of unsettling and kind of brilliant, depending on how you look at it. Let's talk about why your brain can't stop scrolling. This matters because it's eating your life in small, invisible bites. Not in one big, dramatic moment. In 5-minute chunks, 10-minute chunks, just one more video chunks. Add those up over a year, and you've spent entire weeks of your life staring at a glowing rectangle, watching content you don't even remember 30 seconds later. It's not just about wasted time, either. It messes with your focus, your sleep, your mood, even how patient you are with actual humans in actual conversations. So understanding why this happens isn't just trivia. It's basically learning the rules of a game you've been playing your whole life without knowing the rules. Let's break it down. First thing you need to know, your brain runs on a chemical called dopamine. Now, dopamine has a reputation for being the pleasure chemical. That's actually not quite right. Dopamine isn't about pleasure. It's about anticipation. It's the, ooh, what's next chemical. Think about it like this. Imagine you're fishing, and you don't know if the next cast will catch anything. That uncertainty? That's what hooks people on fishing for hours. Now imagine a slot machine. Same thing. You don't know if you'll win. That, maybe this time, feeling keeps your hand pulling the lever. Your phone is both of those things, disguised as a to-do list app. Every time you scroll, your brain doesn't know what's coming next. Will it be a boring ad? A hilarious meme? A video that genuinely changes how you see the world? You don't know. And not knowing is exactly what keeps your thumb moving. This is called a variable reward. And it's one of the most powerful psychological tricks ever discovered. Here's insight number 2. Your phone isn't just guessing what you like. It's learning you. Every video you watch a few extra seconds. Every post you pause on. Every single time you scroll past something quickly. All of that is data. It's like having a friend who's watched you binge watch, doom scroll, and rabbit hole for years, and now knows exactly what topic will make you stop scrolling at 1 a.m. Except this friend isn't trying to make you happy. It's trying to make you stay. There's a difference. And that difference is the whole business model. Okay, so now you're probably thinking, humans have always been around. Slot machines have been around. Why does scrolling specifically feel impossible to put down? For most of human history, our ancestors survived by paying close attention to new information. A rustling bush could mean danger. A new berry patch could mean food. Noticing something new and unexpected used to keep you alive. So evolution built our brains to crave novelty. New things grab our attention automatically. It's not a flaw. It's a survival tool. The problem is, that survival tool was built for a world with maybe a few dozen new things a day. Not a world with an infinite scroll of new things, refreshing every half second, specifically engineered to feel novel. Imagine giving a caveman brain access to a slot machine that never runs out of quarters and updates itself based on exactly what excites him. That's basically what's in your pocket right now. Your ancient survival instinct meets modern infinite content. That mismatch? That's the scroll trap. Let's bring this into today. Think about your average day. You wake up, and before your feet even hit the floor, you've checked your phone. You're in a meeting, bored for 10 seconds, and your hand reaches for your phone like it has a mind of its own. You're having dinner with friends, and someone's phone lights up, and suddenly 4 people are staring at screens instead of each other. This isn't a personal failure. This isn't you being weak-willed or addicted to your phone in some shameful way. This is the predictable result of put a novelty-seeking brain next to an infinite novelty machine. Companies have entire teams, behavioral scientists, researchers, engineers, all working to make their app the one you open first and close last. It's not an accident that you lose time scrolling. It's the product working exactly as designed. Here's where it gets interesting, though. Most people assume the problem is lack of willpower. I just need more self-control. But that's actually the wrong way to think about it. You're not weak. You're normal. Your brain is doing exactly what brains are built to do, in an environment specifically engineered to exploit that. It's like blaming yourself for getting thirsty in a desert. Of course you're thirsty. That's not a character flaw. That's biology meeting environment. The twist is this. The solution isn't try harder. The solution is design your environment so you don't need superhuman willpower in the first place. Because here's the truth nobody likes to admit. Willpower is unreliable. Environment is reliable. If a slot machine is sitting in your pocket all day, you will eventually pull the lever. Every single human would, eventually. The question isn't whether you'll be tempted. It's how you set things up so temptation has less power. So what can you actually do with this? First, turn off notifications you don't truly need. Every notification is a tiny, ooh, what's next hook? Cut the hooks, and the urge to check shrinks dramatically. Second, make opening certain apps slightly harder. Move them off your home screen. Log out after using them. Add a tiny bit of friction. Friction breaks autopilot. Third, give your brain a novelty outlet that isn't your phone. A new hobby, a new walk route, a new song. Your brain wants new things. Feed it new things that don't come from a screen. Fourth, and this one's underrated, schedule boredom. Let yourself sit in a waiting room with nothing to do. It feels uncomfortable at first, but that discomfort is exactly the muscle that scrolling has weakened. None of this requires becoming a monk who throws away his phone. It just requires understanding the game you're actually playing. So here's the big idea, wrapped up simply. Your brain isn't broken. It's ancient. It was built for a world of scarce, meaningful new information, and now it's living inside a world of infinite, engineered new information. Scrolling doesn't happen because you're undisciplined. It happens because uncertainty plus novelty equals an almost irresistible pull, and your phone is basically a perfectly tuned machine for creating both. Once you see the mechanism, you can't quite unsee it. And honestly, that's the first real step to taking your attention back. So next time you catch yourself 30 videos deep into something you don't even remember opening, don't be hard on yourself. Just smile, and remember, your brain isn't failing. It's just really, really good at its job.